Welcome back to our channel, YouTube. My name is Kristen Forgione. I'm the founder, principal designer, and creative director of THELIFESTYLEDCO, and you are here in my den at the ODL house, and I'm going to reveal to you our daughter's rooms. So I have one little girl named Harper Rose. She is 10 and a half, and another little girl named Sutter, and she is 7. In addition to their rooms, I'm also going to show you their Rumpus Room, which is kind of their playroom, if you will. And we've got it set up like a little classroom because they're both super in to playing teacher. I also want to let you know that Hatch has partnered with us to educate you on how much we love our Hatch restores. I'm excited to show you more of their features. We've been using them for years and truly are such an important part of our sleep routines. So without further ado, let me show you Harper's Room. Before I get into all of the details in Harper's Room, I want to talk about Hatch Restore. So that is this wonderful sleep machine, and it's so much more than a sleep machine. While we haven't moved in yet, this truly is the first thing that I set up for our girls. So each of them has one in their rooms, and it is, I think, the secret to their super restful night's sleep. As I mentioned before, we've been using it for years, and some of the things that they like best is this little light, which is, it's on reading light mode right now, so you can read with it. So we put them to bed and it kind of starts our bedtime routine. So the reading light they love, and then it can transition into just a soft light for sleeping. There's also sleep stories and sleep sounds, so that is really nice. And you can set your own personalized kind of routine in the Hatch app. So after they go to bed and it's lights out, we can have pink noise, white noise, you can have waves, however you feel super restful. And then through the night, you can also wake up to a sunrise light and alarm. So I love it. As a mother, I love after I put them to bed, if I forget to set the alarm, I can do that right from my phone. I don't have to come in here and mess with the actual mechanism itself. So Hatch is an incredible product. I love it. I also am going to get one for myself, I think, because it has been so successful for both of our girls. So the Hatch Restore, not only for kids, also for adults, and definitely something that you're gonna wanna work into your sleep routine. Harper was super involved in the design of her room, and I love that. I can tell you 10 and a half is a weird age. She's definitely transitioning, if you will, into that young lady, young girl, but she still has some of those playful tendencies. She loves Lego. She still loves playing Barbies and babies with her little sister. So creating a concept for this room was, I think, a little bit harder than I thought it would be, or a little bit harder than, let's say, Sutter's room, who's her little sister. We came up with the concept of this kind of collage after that Visco girl, like trendy photo editing type of thing. We're a no device family for our girls, so they don't have phones or anything like that. And so I wanted her to be able to still feel like she had that art and kind of aesthetic avenue, if you will, without actually having a phone and a photo editing app. So it turned out beautiful. We added some photos of our family travels and of them in here, and I am just so proud of it. It's so joyful, and I love that it has color, but it's not so much that it's overwhelming. I really still wanted this space to feel very tranquil. She's also my blue girl, as I call her. She's not a big pink person, so I was surprised that she was okay with so much pink in the collage, but it turned out so beautiful, and I absolutely love it. From a design standpoint, I've talked a lot about the kind of floor plan arrangement of this room. I decided to go with more of a dorm room style when we were creating the floor plan for the house. So this vanity and sink is obviously open in the room, and then right here is their wet room with the shower and the water closet. So this is where she'll shower. Of course, this space will be wet most of the time, and then she'll be able to come out here, do her hair, do her makeup whenever that comes, hopefully a few years. Slow down for mommy, please. But I love the amount of natural light that it gives. And if you're a mom out there, or a dad, or an auntie, or whoever who does little girl hair, I do little girl hair every single day, and I hate when I'm doing their hair and my arms are hitting the back wall because I'm in this small little galley style of a bathroom, which most of our secondary bathrooms tend to be. So with this arrangement, we have plenty of room. We can look at the mirror, get all that natural light and not feel super, you know, tight in there. Also, my thought was if Sutter wants to come in here and they can get ready together, there's plenty of room. Also, she's a big reader. So this is her little reading nook. We put books on one side, and you can already tell even in the books, like they've changed from picture books to chapter books. And that's something that kind of hit me all of a sudden. And I was like, oh my gosh, these are like big, bulky chapter books, which, you know, is just another reminder that she's growing up, and kind of hard for me, but I'm sure you all have someone, a child in your life that you feel the same way. But I think this will be a really great space for her to just, again, kind of be. And she has a built-in desk as well where she can do her homework. And our girls have shared a room. So this is the first time they're getting this independence of their own rooms. So I'm really excited to see how they do. And I hope that they sleep in their own beds and stay in bed. So come with me this way. I'm gonna show you the Rumpus Room, which is between their two rooms. And it's behind these double barn doors. And listen, I'm not a huge fan of barn doors anymore, but they still really do serve a beautiful purpose. So for me, I just wanted ours to be understated and be an extension of the doors around them. So if you're still working with a barn door footprint, just make sure that you're really intentional in how you design it. So this space, I left one open corner because I know that this Barbie house that is like 4 stories is coming with us when we move all of our stuff here. But I wanted to make sure that they had a place that they could work out and exercise, especially when it's super hot. So this is called a Swedish bar. You can climb it, you can hang on it, you can do those like V-up things that I don't do enough of. You've got the rings here. This mat actually opens up so they can land on it, or they can do gymnastics or tumbling or whatever they're into at the time. Like I said, I know that this closet is gonna be filled with all the ugly toys that you all have at your house too. I have them too. The Barbie house, and then this is their little schoolhouse area. I've had tons of people on Instagram say, oh my gosh, are you homeschooling? We're not homeschooling, but it certainly could be if we ever get into that situation again. Maybe we will, but both of our girls love to play teacher, they love to play school, and I was hoping that we could create a space that all of the neighborhood kids could come over and they could just have imaginative play. It's so important for them emotionally and for their brain development to have that time. So we really decked it out. I put bulletin boards on either side of the whiteboard so that hopefully they will stop taping things to their walls. The amount of tape that we go through is too much for mommy. So I'm hoping that this will be enough room. Cute little teacher desk. We've got the whole carpet thing. I don't know if your kids, they're always coming home talking about the carpet, what we did on the carpet today. So all in all, I just think this is the cutest space, and I know it will get so much use. So now we're gonna walk over into Sutter's room. This room turned out so cute. I just can't. So a couple things on Sutter's wish list was a bunk bed with curtains and a slide. She was very specific about wanting a bunk bed, mommy, with curtains and a slide. So we were able to find one, and it's just so cute. It's making all of my little girl dreams come true just by getting to do this for her. So it turned out beautiful. The neon, as you can see up there, I'm looking at it in the mirror across, the neon just sets any space off, and I love it so much. So the bunk bed is definitely a favorite. And then this is an aerial ring, I believe it's called. And this comes directly from The Greatest Showman, that movie. If you haven't seen it, it's worth a watch. It changed my little girl's life, truly. And she begged for this little performance acrobatic hoop. So she has absolutely loved it. These mats are gather mats, another huge and great resource for children's decor. And I should mention, pretty much everything in here is all from some of our favorite suspects, if you will. So Crate and Barrel, Pottery Barn Kids, Gather, as I mentioned. We'll link everything we can in a blog post. So if you haven't gone to www.thelifestyleco.com, you can visit our blog and you'll see the sources for both furnishings and hardscape there. But I just love this room so much. I love the color block in this space. We went with a couple different paint colors that are escaping me right now. I want to say this one is called something desert. Gosh, I can't remember. I hate when I do that. I used to know all these paint colors by heart, but We'll link it all in the description so that you have it. The footprint of this space is exactly the same as you saw in Harper's, with a vanity that is exposed to the rest of the room. So I love it so much. Like I said, so much light, plenty of space to do hair and all the things. And then this is her cute little bathtub shower moment. Never in a million years did I think I would allow my child to have pink tile, but I love it, and I'm so glad that that's what she wanted. Both of our girls picked out their tile schemes themselves, and while it was hard for me at times to just kind of let them do their thing, it just turned out so beautiful, and I love it so much. So these spaces are super important to me for so many reasons. Obviously, they're where our little girls lay their heads at night, and I just feel so special to be able to give them their dream rooms. I want to thank Hatch again for sponsoring this video. You can find a special offer linked below in the description. I hope you guys have enjoyed taking a little bit deeper look into the room tours of my two little girls, Harper and Sutter, and their Rumpus Room here at the ODL house. If you want to see more of the house, make sure you check our channel, and while you're there, like and subscribe and comment, and we will catch you on the next one.